chances of it being successful are 50-50 at best.
Oh.
And if it should fail,
He'll die or be paralyzed. Hi everyone, and welcome back for another Naruto reaction.
Before we begin, as always, thank you to the patrons on Patreon. If you want to join us on Patreon, the link is in the description. Go check it out for early access to our footage and exclusive content like filler episodes and movies that are only on Patreon. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to this channel. Also subscribe to the ton of other channels that we have, which are all within the link in the description. Last but not least, check out our merchandise, which is also within the link in the description. Like this video, comment down below, and with all that being said, let's get started with this reaction. The beautiful Konoha.
They're gonna have to put Tsunade's face up on the hills.
Tsunade's warning! Ninja no more!
Let's do this.
Ninja no more? Everyone's training? What is he spitting out?
It's piss if I'm not mistaken.
No way. No.
It must be so nice to have something you're good at and that you love like the three of you have.
Oh.
Find your strength someday too, Hinata.
I hope she does.
Using the clues I've given you, determine the quickest route from your starting point to the target.
Oh, the kids, they're back in school. Konohamaru. What? Is Tsunade coming for the first time?
I'm afraid that once again I'm going to have to dismiss class early.
They're
This
like,
was me as a kid.
But that problem is your homework.
just cheat.
Just copy each other.
Yeah.
Great, that means no taijutsu class today. Yeah, but we keep getting out earlier, getting the whole day off.
Why?
I mean, sometime we're gonna have to learn all this stuff.
That is true. He has a point.
What is it?
He's looking at the hills?
Is he looking at his grandfather?
I think so.
Oh, is that his stuff?
Oh, they're moving him out because the new Hokage's moving in?
Those are my grandfather's things. Where do you think you're taking them?
Oh, this is tough for him.
They belong to my grandfather.
Well, these things, they're just in the way, you see.
You shouldn't even be touching that stuff. Who gave you permission?
So someone's moving in?
We have to make room for the next Hokage.
He's gonna be sad about this.
The fifth Hokage has finally been chosen. It's a big relief to the whole village. Now the one that's been chosen is moving in, so we have to...
No way! It's too soon for a new Hokage!
Oh, he doesn't like this at all.
Man, poor kid.
I love his passion though. He really loved his grandfather. Huh?
It reminds me of my baby blanket.
What?
What are you doing here?
The fifth Hokage.
well, what are you doing here, you pesky little runt?
He's gonna hate her.
You call me that again!
So you're a glutton for punishment, huh? You're a pesky little runt.
She loves fighting with the kids.
Lady Tsunade, you really should be going in now. The elders are waiting for you.
Shizune's always getting her on track. It's a good thing she has her around.
You watch your step, little boy.
Do you think Tsunade's pretty?
I think she's pretty. Konohamaru's gonna want to destroy her
Be called little boy either!
so that he can be the sixth Hokage.
Hey, why don't you watch where you're going?
Why don't you watch?
He's gonna be like, oh hey boss,
Konohamaru, is that you?
Reunion.
back together.
You see an old lady around here with a nasty temper? She doesn't look that old, but she is.
I love it, they're banding together.
It's a long story.
Where does he start?
I haven't got time to tell you now. I've got to get him to the infirmary pronto.
Oh, to help Sasuke.
She's supposed to be some hotshot medical ninja. Everyone's making such a big deal about her being Hokage.
He's just now learning.
It's like the outward manifestation of how Konohamaru's feeling.
Whoa, he's shocked.
All I care about is her doing what she promised to do.
I don't believe you.
He doesn't like it.
You're lying, Naruto! It's not true!
What's wrong with him?
He had this outburst.
It's sad though, he lost his grandpa, which is really ironic because he was trying to kill his grandpa to become Hokage,
Yeah,
remember?
but he still loved him.
Wow, we got some Neji Hyuga time. I'm ready for this.
It's been a while.
After learning his backstory, what do you think of his character?
He's very complex, and I really appreciate him. I think there's a lot of growth to come.
7. There are 7 birds within 50 meters of pillar number 2.
He's good.
What do you want, 1010?
What is she doing?
Hey, haven't you heard the news? Lady Tsunade's returned. It's really her. Don't you want to see her?
How do they know her?
She's a freaking legend.
Not right now.
He's focused. Oh, look, he has a fixation on birds now.
There were 8. He miscalculated.
The fifth Hokage has officially arrived in the village. All the preparations must begin at once for the installation ceremony.
Oh, they're gonna put her face up.
Can't we just skip the ceremonies? They're such a Tsunade!
Okay, it comes with the job, I guess.
They're gonna have to draw her first.
Everyone in the village must be made aware that in a few days we will officially welcome the Hokage.
Her coronation day.
This is kind of special. I really like this.
She's the first female Hokage too.
Hate you, Grandpa. Why did you have to go and die?
Oh, poor guy.
New Hokage?
Change is very difficult. That's what Konohamaru is experiencing.
Especially to a kid's brain.
All I want is to sit down and relax with a nice hot cup of tea.
Not so fast,
Grab her.
Grandma. Before you start sucking down some tea, isn't there something you're forgetting about?
He's so funny.
What about Kakashi Sensei and Sasuke and Bushy Brow?
Oh yeah, I did forget about that.
Well, if it isn't Naruto,
Yes.
shouldn't you be somewhere stuffing your face?
How about you? You're usually still asleep this time of day.
Oh, called out.
Hey, do they know each other?
Greetings, Lady Tsunade. It's
Oh.
been a long time.
You're that kid from the Nora family. Hope you're still taking good care of the deer. I made a lot of good medicine out of those antlers.
This is cool.
Why is she talking to my dad like she's his boss?
Didn't you hear? She's the 5th Hokage.
Huh?
Everyone's so shocked finding this out.
And she's no girl. She's actually an old lady in her 50s.
The rumors.
The way that he's telling everyone that.
I'll catch you later, Shikamaru. I'll show you the killer new technique I picked up.
Naruto's character is 1 in a million.
Watch it, Shikamaru. That woman is one of the strongest ninja you'll ever meet. Don't let her good looks fool you. After all, there's a reason she's the only female among the legendary Sannin.
But I mean a woman Hokage? Not to sound prejudiced or anything.
Hater.
Is that such a good idea? Come on, you know what they're like. You can never figure them out.
She is pretty complex.
And always playing their little mind games with you, trying to get you to do what they want.
He's not wrong.
They're just a big pain.
He's just thinking of Ino and Sakura, that's why.
Keep in mind that without women, you and I wouldn't even exist.
Oh.
And take my word for it, they make men better people than we'd ever be without them.
That is
like
also
his dad.
true.
Unlike us, even the strongest of them isn't afraid to be gentle with the man she loves.
It's funny to hear him talking like this, tied to mom's apron strings the way he is.
What? I really like his dad.
You know how your mother will chew us out if we're late. Come on, Shikamaru.
Well, if a woman has made him a better person, I'd hate to see what he was like before.
That's funny. I love the character relationships that we experience on an individual basis in this show. It's so unique.
They develop every single person.
Whoever she is, she's beautiful.
Of course, Sakura would say that.
You'll never believe it. She's gonna make everything okay again.
He's so excited.
Don't worry, Sasuke's gonna be all right now.
What? Why is she looking at him like that?
Those flowers weren't picked the same day. Looks like she's been visiting him for a while now.
You must be the one guy Sensei told me about. If you can save Sasuke.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, I'm so excited to see her do this. Sakura is gonna be so happy when he's back to normal. He's been like this for a very long time. Oh, she's gonna want to be a healer too now after watching this.
What makes you say that?
You see the glow in her eyes. I think she wishes that she was able to do something similar. It will work well for their team if she did.
Sasuke!
Oh, they're all so happy.
Just like that, he's back to normal.
She has 2 more to heal. I'm really happy to see him.
Hey, you're back.
Her love is undying. Is he
Wow.
upset?
Yeah, he feels like he's left alone.
She has been at his side this whole time.
He also does have a crush on Sakura, remember?
Yeah, I need to know what he's thinking.
A little tough guy has a soft spot, I see.
Tsunade.
You're not done.
Tsunade's so intuitive, right?
Disgraceful.
She is.
Taken completely out of the game by 2 low-life punks like that. I thought you were supposed to be the best.
Sorry to disappoint you.
That was freaking Itachi, dude.
Yeah, that was the Akatsuki.
Rock Lee, he's right next door.
Yes, please, 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 Rock Lee.
Guy can't stay still.
She's gonna heal his limbs? Why does she look at him like that?
Is this one of your students, Guy?
Yes, he's like a son.
I see.
I love him so much.
She seems so unimpressed.
I almost forgot I'm supposed to meet Haruka Sensei. I'll let you take it from here.
All right.
I'm late, sorry. It's all the preparations for the 5th Hokage.
Time to eat. Tell him about everything that's been going on.
This was worth waiting for.
Here's a fun fact. Madison loves ramen.
Dude, it looks so good.
You've sure come a long way since the time you were just a kid trying to earn one of these.
He really has. I'm proud of him.
Admit it, aren't you glad you gave me this headband? It looks pretty darn good on me, don't you think?
You've still got a long way to go. We lost the third Hokage. Our strength's down to less than half. We still have to carry through with all the missions we're given.
Turn them down if you don't have the manpower.
Use your head, Naruto.
To make money?
If we started turning down missions, it would be the same thing as telling the world that our village is weak.
That's why he keeps canceling school.
That's too bad. You're up against it, all right.
Oh, you are too.
Concerns you too, Hotshot. Fight battles you're not ready for yet.
I'm ready, but you can't expect me to fight well on an empty stomach.
That's true.
He's so playful, but this is actually pretty serious.
I know you'll do your best.
Their relationship's beautiful. I think something sad is about to happen.
No one will hold it against you if you give up on being a shinobi.
She sees that he has nothing but taijutsu.
You're not serious. You're exaggerating, right, Lady Tsunade?
His injuries have left numerous bone fragments embedded in his spinal column. It's a miracle he can still move at all. He's physically incapable of carrying out the duties of a shinobi.
No, my heart.
Even if I were able to operate.
Don't listen to her, Lee! That's not Lady Tsunade. It's an imposter.
He's in such denial. Maybe he'll be healed, or he'll move forward with his training despite the fact that it's risky.
She's not a magician. She's a healer. Guy's not understanding that though.
So I have no chance? It is hopeless?
No one but me could even attempt the operation. But even with my skills, the risks would be enormous.
Do it anyway.
The chances of it being successful are 50-50 at best.
Oh,
And if it should fail,
he'll die or be paralyzed. Wow, Gaara did a number on him.
Here's a huge moral dilemma.
I will never give up, Guy Sensei. I will be back stronger than ever.
His motivation is to make Guy proud.
He also wants to be able to fulfill his goal.
it's best if you give up being a shinobi. Find a different path.
And do what? He's so devoted. Oh,
Is it worth dying for?
he
is
could
the question.
survive though.
Yeah, but it's 50-50. What would you do in this case? Would you take the risk?
I don't know, he's gonna have to re-find himself.
I think I would. Of course, I don't know until you're in that position, but
Oh, there's nothing to console him. Can she at least fix his limbs so he can walk?
this is a part of being a shinobi too, unfortunately.
If I had known you were gonna do this, I would have never let you see him.
I understand your pain,
She's very compassionate.
but he needs to know the truth. A choice has to be made. Putting it off won't make it any easier.
Well said. He has to wrestle with this and make a decision.
It's a very tough decision to make too. What'd you think of this episode? We ended on a very sad note.
It's great to see Tsunade really fulfilling her role as a 5th Hokage and a healer. My heart really breaks for Rock Lee. It's a tough decision that he has to make and only he can make. It would be hard for him just to switch paths at this point in his life.
It also seems like he'll be depressed if he was doing something else. Like this is the only thing that he cares about and he's always cared about. The emotional side of him seeing his comrades accelerate and become great shinobis is probably something that's not worth living through.
Ultimately, I believe he's going to choose to try the surgery and continue his ninja path.
We'll see how everything plays out as the story continues to unfold. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We'll see you in the next exciting episode. Stay tuned and peace out.
Bye!